cameras all over the world to bring you the latest news in local access television. From Middlesex Ave to Route 93, Main Street to Concord Street, Silver Lake to Shawsheen Ave. Our members get the facts and put them on the screen for everybody to see. This is the WCTV Tone Newsreel, bringing you all the news from this past year from the world of WCTV.
This has been a wonderful year for WCTV, and I've enjoyed my first year here as your executive director.
They're together so often, and their names rhyme, so it's always Ron and Dawn.
Congratulations, Walter. This is for you. Heart and Gold Award.
You're the best. Thank you. Oh, baby. At least I didn't drop it on camera.
It's all the same between you and me. Why should I be someone else if I can't be me? Do it what you got. Let the rest be.
Did you know that the 275th Committee is also selling cookbooks?
Really?
Yes, the 275th Anniversary Committee has published a wonderful cookbook which is being sold for $10.
I've checked the train schedules, and that should not be a problem. To your left front is Susan Muse. She's the president of the Reading Cooperative Bank, who is basically funded this whole thing. Glad to see you. You ready for this?
Yes, but I don't. I'm a grand marshal, but I don't know any martial arts. How can I do that?
Here we have coming one of our first float. This is Reading Cooperative Bank. People have been very, very generous to the committee. And the Wilmington High School Marching Wildcat Band.
All right, Uncle Sam and the 4th of July Committee. I figured if I'm on the committee, I could probably march with them. All right.
My fans, I'm sorry, I can't talk now. My fans are out here.
Approaching us now is our Minutemen unit. As you could have heard a little earlier, they've already made themselves known further down the road.
Kids like that.
He's still up there, isn't he? They missed him.
Yeah, I
He's
know,
still
they missed
up
Walter
there.
up top.
He did duck, though, I noticed, yeah.
Fire Department from New York. This it says on the front.
Yep. Getting a great ovation.
Sure is.
You were in the Super Bowl playoffs last year. Your thoughts going into training camp this season?
Well, I mean, we kind of knew going into the year that we would have an outstanding football team.
Back to pass. And it's complete. Ball dropped in the end zone, and the Wildcats recover for a touchdown.
What about number 35? Yeah.
3 points, Alicia Brown.
Sachem, stolen by Stewart. Stewart, up and in for 2.
Yeah, we were confident in what we could do. We had a lot of experience, especially at the skill positions. We really only had a couple of returning linemen, and Matt Martin, one of our captains here to my left, was one of them. And
Tiberio back to pass, and it's picked off by the Cats in their end zone. That's Hera. Hera runs it out. Still on his feet on the left side, gives a straight arm and is brought down.
All alone. Tyra for 3.
Back out to Stephanie Sauvé. She shoots. Yes. Another 3-pointer.
Looks for the pass. Let's get Stewart open. Nice catch by Stewart. Complete.
Stewart for 3.
Hits them both. Nice play. That's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, Wilmington 56, Stoneham 48. This is Wilmington's first tournament win in 12 years.
most of you know, my name's Ray Lepore, and I lived in Wilmington all my life.
Are you satisfied that the town has done everything within its power to effectively battle the proposed Transrail development?
I think we are well positioned in our battle about NET. It seems that there's a technicality.
I think they're doing an outstanding job for the situation that they have had.
But I can freely say that I think the Board of Selectmen is in a better position now than it was a year ago.
And it's proudly offered by myself on May 13th of 2005 to a great, good guy. Congratulations, Chuck, and thank you for everything that you've done. Matt, the same is true. You've done a wonderful job. You represent the very best in the spirit of this community, and both of you represent something that I know that your father was and is very, very proud of.
How did you become the town clerk? And
Well,
what's that all about?
I began with the Board of Appeals, went on to the assessor's office, became assistant town clerk, and now I have been town clerk. I'm starting my 13th year.
Outside burning is allowed in Wilmington from January 15th until May 1st.
In 1987, I decided to run for the election of Wilmington Selectmen.
Please consider casting one of those votes for me.
Come to the shadows, the flickering candle.
Today is our graduation day. It's a day we've been looking forward to since our parents first walked us to our bus stop.
I couldn't wait to get out of here. But now, high school is over, and just when I'm finally free, I find myself sneaking back into this place and sitting in the hall, thinking about my friends and all the time we spent here.
Tell me, what do you do over there at the senior center? Taking care of, meaning being a resource, referral, if anyone needs help within the home, also for social events.
From the Wilmington School Committee, which is declared such site surplus and unnecessary for the educational purposes of the Wilmington Public Schools, to the care, custody, management, and control of the town manager.
An article that asks the town to construct a new library that explains the site as indicated in the warrant article at the April town meeting.
And if you believe a library is important to our town, now's the time to vote yes. Thank you.
Further discussion, Mr. McCoy.
I said before, during, and after my election that I believe the process should take place.
Come up and comment about whether they have participated in a program sponsored by WCTV.
As the year has gone along, I've been able to produce things such as the 4th of July, Veterans Day, Memorial Day.
It's invaluable to us and these organizations to be able to get our message out to people, especially in a community which only has a weekly newspaper.
I'm not a member. I don't know how to run all this here equipment or whatever, but like many, many people that do live in the town of Wilmington, we rely on WCTV.
Well, thanks for being with us. Tell us a little bit about why you changed the name.
What I wanted to do was to have people, when they came to us, to feel as comfortable as they possibly can.
At this point, we're going to give Mr. Kelly a chance to fire back if he's interested. Maybe tell a story or two.
I always said the best move I ever made was when I came down to teach in Wilmington.
Chief,
Spencer and his lovely wife, June.
Bob became deputy chief in 2001 and was appointed chief of the Wilmington Police Department in May 2004.
Tell me a little bit about the different principles or practices that go along with yoga and why there are the different types.
Well, there's one term covering a lot of different styles of yoga.
I see.
And when you go to Hatha yoga, there's all different branches you can get into.
February is Heart Month, and we thought we would present this program to you as a way of saving a sweetheart.
What we do is we help folks with their winter heating bills. So we can help with oil bills, gas bills, electric bills, and if your heat is included in your rent, you may also qualify for the program.
Fortunately, tonight, you could do something about it by calling us at 978-657-4066, and we need you to do that now.
You can help out by contacting the numbers on the screen that shows before you, or by coming down to WCTV with your cash or check contribution.
What went wrong? What can we learn? How can we improve? How can we make things more efficient for down the road?
We may not be able to keep up with all the influx of the demands from the public, but we can prioritize them, and we will serve the needs.
Got ahead of the storm Saturday, actually, before the storm. We tried to drive out Friday night, but we couldn't find any hotels all the way to Dallas.
I'm very much interested in social work and social relief work, even long-term.
I'm looking for counseling, and they're assisting in that, intervention, crisis counseling, as well as looking for vaccinations to return to assess the damage.
State Representative James Maselli of the 19th Middlesex District, and I'd personally like to thank you for participating in this very important undertaking tonight.
This is our third annual breast cancer awareness auction. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we're doing our part to raise some money to benefit breast cancer awareness. On the lines with us is Kathy Delaney-Smith. Kathy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Kathy, thanks for becoming a part of our special program tonight. Kathy is the head coach of Harvey women's basketball.
Before being diagnosed with breast cancer, I was basically your classic unaware person.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So we'll have two in here, and then just when this ends, yeah, hit the whammy bar, but not until.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Doherty, and with me is Bob Peterson, and we'll be your host for the next 2 hours.
And again, the first item, if we can get a picture of that, one of our cameramen, it's item 706. It's a digital combination fire safe donated to us by D&D Lock.
It has a retail value of $400.
On this episode, we cover my man Chubby Chub on, Hot 977. He's one of my dear friends.
Tell me what's up, you know what I'm saying? My man Chubby. You already know, Saturday nights we get it poppin'. We take it to the streets, real heavy to the concrete, right on the pavement.
Okay, Chris, this is your first time doing the Boston Marathon. How long have you been in training?
I started training probably around October, November. Around October is when I signed up, and it seems like it's almost been forever.
Memberships allow residents to take classes and workshops at WCTV.
What would you like to tell us about the 4th of July committee?
Well, the committee is, it's actually a nonprofit corporation. We support the library either through volunteer services or financial support.
We'll be having food drives. We'll be, we'll be putting Thanksgiving baskets together for, any needy family in town.
I can do the standard bench press for my chest, or with dumbbells, I could do flat flies.
This is Helen in the Tiananmen Square with the Forbidden City in the background. This is the entrance to the Forbidden City, which was home to the Ming and Qing emperors and is sometimes called the Imperial Palace.
In terms of today's events, they have nothing to do with a retribution or a compilation of that sort.
Katrina especially, the pictures that we had raised a whole other theological notion.
In March, a delegation of 8 people traveled to Nicaragua on a mission trip. In 2004, 1.5 million children started the school year. 800,000 dropped out because there's no money to pay for school supplies and uniforms. Most children won't finish the 6th grade.
As we give tribute and show our support to our veterans of yesterday and today, we should remember the people all over the world who are in the armed forces. Joseph L. Ring.
They could be your neighbors, relatives, or men or women who live down the street. Just ordinary people who at the time their country needed them answered the call.
Well, Merry Christmas to you. What do you want for Christmas? You got that?
Well, pretty much I wish for. Oh yeah, Molly the American Girl doll.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
This just in, the Three Stooges have reportedly been seen around Wilmington.
Hello, America, and welcome to Iron Chef America Goes Middle School.
I found myself today. Oh, I found myself and ran away.
Hi, my name is Derek. Please come to support the WCTV system and our public television on December 5th at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Town Hall. See you there.
Hello, on December 5th at 7 o'clock, there's going to be a public hearing to support WCTV. Please come and support us.
And I won't forget the men who died to bring that life to me. And I proudly stand up next to you.
Finally, for Weird News, we have Hamster and Snake best friends at Tokyo Zoo.
My first question is, how did you get started working at the library?
Well, before I worked here in Wilmington, I had worked in high school libraries and a special library, but this was my first chance to work in a public library.
Come and support WCTV. We have Colleen that's going to be doing ballet. Colleen?
So we'd have you on camera saying, "Hi, I'm Timothy from Tiger Scout Pack 58, and you're watching WCTV, Wilmington Community Television." Let's start out with camera 2. There you go. Awesome.
Wilmington Community Television.
Let's see. Andrew, take a shot of our little director here.
All right.
Lose your job.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Hi, I'm Michael Marcinkowski, Michael Majoli, Erica Mullaney, Zachary Duarte, Timothy Kamal, Kristen Pascarello, Thomas Van Delft. And you're watching WCTV Wilmington Community Television.